Ooh.
A drug-free world is no longer a realistic part of the agenda.
What is this?
New York City, New York. Since 1961, the global war on drugs has been defined by the UN Single Convention on Narcotic Drugs to prevent the evil of drug addiction. That convention required the 154 nations to enact adequate punishment for the unauthorized cultivation, production, or possession of cannabis, opium, coca, and other narcotics. Among the goals was the eradication of illegal cocaine, opium, and cannabis production by 2008.
I am glad that in this administration we have increased the amount of money for handling the problem of dangerous drugs sevenfold. It will be $600 million this year. More money will be needed in the future. I want to say, however, that despite our budget problems, to the extent money can help in meeting the problem of dangerous drugs, it will be available. This is one area where we cannot have budget cuts because we must wage what I have called total war against public enemy number one in the United States, the problem of dangerous drugs.
To legalize a particular drug would be seen as a treaty violation. Now, with the new UN Special Sessions on Drug Policy scheduled to take place next month in New York, creating a drug-free world is no longer a realistic part of the agenda. Last month, former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan declared, "We need to accept that drug-free world is an illusion," saying it was time to legalize and regulate personal drug use. Earlier this week, U.S. top drug official William Brownfield told reporters, "We will call for a pragmatic and concrete criminal justice reform, areas such as alternatives to incarceration." The European Union began advocating for harm reduction strategies, with many other countries endorsing the move. World leaders and activists are calling for the UN to use sessions to move the global war on drugs away from prohibition towards criminal justice reforms, including human rights. What is the world waiting for?
Who's responsible? Let me tell you straight out. Everyone who uses drugs, everyone who sells drugs, and everyone who looks the other way.
You identify people, their characteristics. You make them other using fear-mongering as if they're the cause of our problems.
These people are killing our kids. These people are disrupting society. These people are wrecking our society.
Secondly, ostracism. Society learns to hate drug users.
If you're a casual drug user, you're an accomplice to murder.
You apply special laws to them that don't apply to others.
Now, all of a sudden, these people who've previously just been identified as drug users become criminals.
If you break the law, you no longer have a home in public housing.
Please follow us on social media. And public access television.